Friday night. What better to do than make educational videos? All right, here we go. So today we're going to talk about birds. All right, there are many of them, and they're one of the most complex creatures out there. Now, bird characteristics. All right, one of the main big things that we know about birds have amniotic eggs, but they're different from amphibians and reptiles in that they have a hard shell. Now, the shell may be decorated and be many different colors, but they're all hard. They are amniotic, which keep the environment moist for the placenta, for the embryo. And the shell is made of a hard calcium carbonate. That's the same stuff that is in seashells, limestone, and marble, those rocks. All right. Egg is fertilized internally. That means the two birds have sex. All right. Parents incubate, which means to keep warm, the eggs. Male and female share this job in some species. Clutch. That is the name of a group of eggs. This is the robin's clutch there. You saw under the rooster there, the clutch. All right. Now, bird characteristics. The flight adaptations for them. They have a hollow but strong skeleton. See extras on page 429, the hollow bones. All right, where you can see ours are dense and fully through. These hollow bones, they're like fragments touching them, and they allow air pockets to be in there and then therefore lower the density, therefore lowering the weight. Wings are another adaptation they have. Feathers, and a strong set of flight muscles. The breasts here are very enlarged, or the pectorals is the name for those muscles there. Very large. That's why the chicken breast and other breasts like that, when the turkey breasts, are much bigger than they would be in comparison like with humans or other mammals. But that's because these strong flight muscles are very well developed. They have a very efficient respiratory system that we'll learn about more in depth later on. All right. Now, flight adaptations, the feathers. Preening of feathers is the spreading of oil to make them last longer. All right? Now, there are two types of feathers. There are contour feathers and there are down feathers. All right? The down feathers are what keep them, and both of these types of feathers have a shaft with barbs and barbules that come off those. We can see that here. The shaft is that long inner piece. The barbs are what come off the shaft, and then what hold the barbs together are the barbules. We'll see a little bit better picture of that for the contour feathers in a bit. Now, they do have differences here. Their contour feathers are for coloring. They are strong. They are lightweight. They are stiff. That's what I mean by strong. And they're used for flying. All right? These barbs that come out are connected by barbules, and they're connected together so they keep that air flowing over them and not through them. Down feathers are an insulation layer. They're used to keep the bird warm on those cold days or as ducks sit on cold ponds or things like that. So we can see that they have some similarities and they have some differences. Side by side, hopefully you remember that means we're comparing and contrasting. Wing uses. All right, flight. That's almost any bird. Not all, but almost any. The wings help with flight by creating lift. There's a wonderful image on page 431. The second paragraph gives a very good explanation of this. We can see what they talk about there with airflow. The reduced air pressure going over the top of that arc and the constant air pressure on the bottom causes lift and causes the bird to rise as they go. That's why this eagle can soar around for long periods of time without even flapping its wings. All right, other uses for wings. Balance. Ostriches, emu, when they run, they put their hand or wings out to balance. And finally, swimming with the penguins. All right, they'll use them as rudders or fins and help with swim. Body systems for birds. Digestive system. There's a mouth that goes to a crop, that goes to a stomach, that goes to a gizzard for grinding, that goes to the intestines where the nutrients go into the bloodstream, and then out the anus. All right, their digestive system is fast and efficient, because they need a constant supply of energy, because it takes a lot of energy to keep that body warm, they're ectotherms, and it takes a lot of energy to fly. Respiratory system, very efficient, even more so than mammals. They gain oxygen on the inhale and on the exhale due to these sacs that are around the lung, all right? And that allows them to have enough oxygen to break down food and get all the energy they need for keeping their body temperature and for flight. And the circulatory system has a 4-chambered heart. First animal group that we see to have this, and you can guess the mammals next will have that. And a very rapid heartbeat. Some hummingbirds are known to beat up to 1,000 times a minute. That's pretty quick. All right? Again, that quickness is to get oxygen and nutrients to all of the muscles as they work very hard to keep their temperature and for flight. Why is everything so rapid? Birds are endotherms and need so much energy for flight. I've said it 4 times. Hopefully that's a hint. The importance of birds. They are a food source for humans. They are pets, for pest control, insect control. They are pollinators of flowers, seed dispersers. Now there are many different types of birds. We have our insect eaters. They usually fly around at night and catch those insects out of the air. Sparrows and other birds like this are known to do that. Very good at helping control the insect population. We have our water birds, like duck and geese and other fowl. We have wading birds with those long legs that are used to stand in water and then pluck fish out of the water. We have seed eaters, cardinals, and many other birds around here. Birds of prey, called raptors, all right, our eagle, hawks, peregrine falcons. We have flightless birds, ostrich, emu. We have swimming birds, the penguin. That's the end. Thank you all so much.